Hello everyone, welcome to iExamB. Embrace the iExamB learning experience for 50% faster job preparation. As your SEBI Grade A Phase 1 exam nears, your Phase 1 exam is going to be held on the 10th of January 2026. We had started discussing the most important questions for your Phase 1 syllabus. This is part 3 of your revision and most important question series that we started, and in this video we will be discussing important sections and strategy preparation from the Partnership Act. We have already covered other important contract laws, which include your Indian Contract Law, your Specific Relief Act, and your Sales of Goods Act. This is the last act from the overall contract laws. Together, contract laws account for 25% of the weightage in Phase 1 exam. And in the past, we have seen every year at least one or two questions being asked from the Partnership Act. Last year was the least number of questions that we saw from this act. However, in 2023, a good 4 questions had been asked from Partnership Act alone, right? So let's go ahead and understand the important sections that you should be covering and revising in these last few weeks before your Phase 1 exam, and we will also practice some important questions. Before I move on, I would like to tell you about the quick revision course that will help you to revise and practice at the last minute in the last few weeks for your SEBI Legal Phase 1 exam. This consists of a lot of practice and revision in the form of summary booklets for your legal syllabus, MCQ booklets for your legal syllabus, a lot of practice at the section test level for your paper 1 and paper 2, and exam like actual mock test in the exam same format. Total of 30 questions 30 MTs will be given to you, 15 each for paper 1 and paper 2. You also get access to PYP previous year papers since 2020 and the marathon sessions that we will be starting from the 25th of December that will cover all the 4 subjects of paper 1 and 2 comprehensive classes, revision over these 2 comprehensive classes for your legal syllabus of Phase 1 with Indra ma'am. So let's move ahead. Before I discuss the questions, I would also like to share that iExamB has the highest number of selections for SEBI legal officers. We have been guiding for this exam since 2020 and happy to be a part of the journey of various SEBI legal officers. So let's go ahead and discuss the revision strategy and the most important practice questions from the Partnership Act. In this PDF, you will find both the revision strategy and the practice questions. You can download this PDF from the description box of this particular video. So let's first understand the examination strategy. The majority of the questions, if they do come from this act, are likely to be asked from section 4, 6, 5, 18 to 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 69 and 39 to 44. Some more sections where you should have a good and a strong understanding include your section 7, 8, 13, 45 and 48. And some basic knowledge you should definitely have about section 10, 29, 30, 31 to 36. So this is how you can categorize the various sections in terms of their importance and likelihood of them being asked. The most frequently asked topics and questions include your definition of partnership and their 4 elements. Partnership versus HUF, that is Hindu Undivided Family. What is the distinction between them? The partner's implied authority and the exceptions. The non-registration consequences as covered under section 69. Automatic dissolution events. Holding out liability. Joint and several liability concept. And the firm's liability for a partner's wrongful acts. So these are some of the most frequently asked questions or topics in exams. Let's look at the first question for your practice from the Partnership Act. Okay, which of the following is the most accurate statement of the statutory definition for partnership under the Indian Partnership Act? Very direct and basic question from the Partnership Act. Options include A. Partnership is the relation between persons who agree to share the profits and losses of a business carried on by any one of them behalf of all. Partnership is the relation between persons who have agreed to share the profits of a business carried on by all of them jointly. Partnership is the relationship between persons who have agreed to share the profits of a business carried on by all or any of them acting for all. Partnership is the relation between persons who agree to share profits of any business or vocation carried on by them. Or partnership is the relation between persons associated in a mutual agency, whether or not they share profits. The correct answer, I hope you have identified, is correct answer is C. The definition is given under section 4, which defines the relation between persons who have agreed to share the profits of a business carried on by all or any of them acting for all. And it also defines what we mean by a partner, firm, and a firm name. So this is the first starting very basic question, but we should not do any factual mistake over here. The key over here, if you will see in the first 4 options, the first few words are common. The distinction comes in the last part, and that's where we have to be very clear so as to be able to identify the correct option, right? So this minute understanding is very important over here. Let's look at another question from the document. Under the scheme of Indian Partnership Act 1932, which of the following best states the effect of non-registration of a firm as laid down in section 69, subsection 2? No suit to enforce a right arising from a contract shall be instituted in any court by or on behalf of any firm against any third party unless the firm is registered and all partners are shown in the register of the firm. No suit to enforce a right arising from a contract shall be instituted in any court by or on behalf of any firm against any third party unless the firm is registered and all the persons suing are or have been shown in the register of firms as partners in the firm. No suit shall be instituted by any partner against any third party whether or not the firm is registered. No suit shall be instituted by an unregistered firm against a third party, but partners may individually sue to enforce the firm's contractual rights. Or no suit shall be instituted by any firm unless it is registered under the Companies Act 2013. Now we know this is incorrect because a firm is not registered under Companies Act 2013, then it becomes a company, right? The correct answer over here is B, right? So here the major confusion you may have got between option A and B. The correct answer over here is B, where unless the firm is registered and the person suing or are having have to be shown in the register of firms as partners, right? So not just all the partners, but the persons who are suing are or have been shown in the register, right? So that is the correct terminology. Like this, you will find some few more questions which you can download and read and practice at your end. With this video, we complete the contract laws, right? They form together 25% of your preparation for your phase 1. We will come out with more videos. In the next video, we will cover one more important law and move on to the next. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you get alerts for all the new videos that are added for your last minute revision and important questions practice. You can also download our app to access all the content, both free and your courses material in a seamless manner. If you have any other query, you can reach out to us on the number mentioned on the screen or write to us or visit iexambi.com for more information. Thank you and wishing you all the best for your exam.